didn't think it was a sending off at all. I actually thought it was a foul to them. And I thought he was bringing it back to give us, because Mark Williams had been fouled, just beforehand. But they got a man sent off, dropped in on the shape, which meant that he stopped coming out. Because at first they were coming out and having a go. So after that, they sat in a little bit, hit us on the break. But we got the goal that we probably didn't deserve. But then we give a square pass across the face of the goal. Lad Robert scores a great goal. But tonight wasn't good enough. I've just said to them in there, the big word between now and the end of the season is going to be bravery. These are the places you're going to have to come to. Teams, are going to set up like that. Teams are going to come and have a go at you. They've got nothing to lose at the end of the day. They're fighting to stay in the league. They're not. And you've got to expect that to happen. But we weren't good enough tonight. I think that collectively that's the worst performance of the season. I'd say it was worse than Boston. People might say to me it was difficult, and forget the 10 men and things like that. I just thought we were so poor. It was unbelievable. Our passing. How many times we kicked the ball out of play? I mean, and it was only a 5-yard, 6-yard ball. It wasn't as if it was a difficult pass. They closed us down. They were in our faces. I said to them at half time, you've got to get on the ball. You've got to be brave. You've got to want to pass it. You've got to want to get on it. We struggled to do that tonight, and maybe. We've got 1 or 2 people now who just need to be taken out of the equation, and 1 or 2 people come in just to freshen things up. They've done well. We just hope that the pressure doesn't get into them.
You touched on my next question there with the passing tonight. Obviously, pitches are difficult when you come to places like this, but all in all, the composure on the ball, and it was just wasteful quite a lot of the time, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the pitch is as good as you're going to get, if I'm honest, at this time of year. The last time we came up here, it was like a quagmire, but. To be fair to them, the pitch is fine. The pitch is good. It's in good nick. We just, on the day, our passing was woeful. And as I said before, I think the ball was out of play. I kicked the ball out of play more times than we've ever done. But I'd say that's probably our worst performance. But you're going to have to, as I've said all along, there's going to be twists and turns in this title race. Blue Square paying out. Blue Square haven't paid out because they believe it. Blue Square have paid out because they want to try and make this league a contest till the end of the season. That's what it's about, promotional and commercial activities. So, we know we've still got some big games ahead of us. But it's another game done. It's a tough game away from home. If they get up for the game like that, which they probably won't, because that's what happens when Chester come to town with a lot of clubs. But they've had a good win here on Saturday. Disappointing from the point of view from our players, but we weren't brave, and I seen a little bit on Saturday, and I've seen it again tonight. Just a few people went missing when the going gets tough, and I've said for a long time, we need to freshen up in certain areas, and we hope to do that, in the coming week.
Wasn't it though important though that obviously you weren't producing your best football and best performance of the season, but it's also important not to lose when you're not playing very well, isn't it?
It's always important not to lose, but they huffed and puffed and put a lot of balls in behind us, but I don't remember John having a save to make. But they've gone out and they've give everything they can for the club and the manager, so you can't fault that.